I'm sorry that I wasn't able to, be around at school today, yeah.
Yeah, you missed, well, I started a new book, and then we're learning about some train, but I tried to call you a lot, but I kind of understand why you didn't pick up.
Why?
Well, 'cause, it's actually insane. My mom said that your mom said that you left your phone in a box of Fruit Loops. I just wanted to get Slurpee so bad, you know?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I mean, seriously, where were you all day? What were you doing?
You wouldn't believe it.
Oh, come on. Okay, I probably wouldn't, but you always have the weirdest stories, so please tell me what it was this time.
Well, if you must know, I may have stumbled upon another universe. Maybe it was the accumulation of the little bizarre things I've been doing lately. Things too abstract and random for most. Maybe this collection of chaos tore a hole in the cosmic horizon, shattering it like universe glass. Maybe it had something to do with my intro to metaphysics class, something about...
reaction, right? And as we learned, fluctuating particles bump into one another over and over again, which may, in rare cases, cause something we call spontaneous fluctuation, or entropy. A paradigm of chaos where systems can dynamically stray from equilibrium. A new space can materialize and, just like a drop of ink, fade from existence entirely.
But it was most likely the slip I took this morning. I saw every star appear and die in a matter of seconds. Anyway, that's when I went in. My finger crystallized into a tree, and my face bloomed into the sun. I called out through a whistle. My voice flew and buzzed with electricity, and I could stride along my creation as it unzipped. I lifted my claw of stones and tangled moss, reaching for fruits I couldn't see. Suddenly, I wasn't me. I was too big. I was wearing the earth like a shell. I wiggled and squirmed, but the sky squeezed my cheeks like Bubby does. If Bubby was an impossible, inordinate gray vacuum rumbling and cuffing, and the soaring high willow trees shed and rotted from my fingers like weak old scabs, and the more I tried, the worse it got.
Cycle currently moving in from the west at about 95 kilometers an hour. It's looking like it's going to make landfall along the coastline. And Willard, I'll tell you right now, this is sending me into a bit of a tropical depression, if you know what I mean.
My world was beyond saving, and I was still growing bigger, now wearing the earth like a stovepipe hat. The wrinkled sea crawled through my veins, and I could only breathe through only hurricanes. Although it was all so pernicious and big and absurd, this was not an unfamiliar feeling. Too big, too much, too big. The amicable mountains whispered something back to me. Reach your hand out slowly, and it'll melt to water in the place of decaying woods. Let the unsaid and the unknown grow around you. Embrace being disembodied. Whistle for joy. Breathe. I breathed. I didn't stop expanding, yet I could see the world grow alongside me. I no longer took up more space than I could fit. I am omnipresent. I'm a picture in a locker. I'm projected through thin air onto a billboard. My name appears in a love letter. Junie, be mine, be mine, be mine. I switch places with the world. I hold it in my hands, a hollowed-out catacomb, heavy with the weight of my soul. Everyone else has one too. They all have perfect control over everything, the life they cup in their hands, like a fruit that they picked themselves. We were big, all of us, and could be anything that we wanted to be without being suffocated by blue and green walls. No one squirmed with panic. We were too far along for that now. And everyone's hearts, they just felt and wanted and had. They could be a particle, they could be a wave, they could be a dog, a log, a crocodile, a pluviophile, a parking enforcement officer, an artist, a pirate, a love letter, a statue from 120 AD, a stoner in 2024 BC, a crocodile, pluviophile, sundial, a dog on a log in a bog, a fish on the land, flopping around, popcorn and food and lovely treats, and a mimi making panini.
Plastic orb from Walmart's Kids and Crafts clearance section. Girl, you know what? I shouldn't have said anything. Seriously, Junie, this hippie shit is really starting to go to your head. What you said about your finger? Jesus, it sounds painful. Pretty poetic, though. Still painful. Man, you're really staring at that thing. Where was all this interest when I was talking to you about the major dance disaster with Matilda on the dance team?
Oh my god, wait. Did she really do another death drop at the ballet recital?
This is just proof that you do not listen. No, even worse. Did a head spin, hair got caught in Kelly's ribbon, fell, and broke every light. Certainly not as interesting as your day, Belle.
But don't you see it? Like, look into the orb. Look into the orb.
Okay,
Look into the orb.
A stick, a stone, it's the end of the road. It's the rest of a stump, it's a little alone. It's a sliver of glass, it is life, it's the sun. It is night, it is death, it's a trap, it's a gun. The oak when it blows,
a fox in the brush,
the knot of the wood.